What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to Berserk, this time with chapter 5 of the Guardians of Desire. I think we're on volume 3 of the manga. Again, a little bit confusing how to title the episode and such, but just for a little flashback, we ended up actually killing the slug monster, I'm pretty sure, and then getting transported into this crazy kind of labyrinth world with the daughter of the old king as well, which is, yeah, not good at all. Oh no, maybe we didn't kill him. That's a shame. But we ended off with a sick shot, didn't we, with Femto, what's her name, Slain, I think, Void, and again the other two I can't quite remember. But yeah, we ended off with this awesome shot, which again I was really not expecting seeing these guys so quickly, but we'll pick it back up. Let me know what you guys thought of this chapter down in the comment section though. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy the video, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. And let's get into it, guys. So again, we get another look at how it looks from the outside. We never really saw this in the old school anime, but we saw it in the third movie from 2012, didn't we? It's like a tornado. It's like they're in the eye of the tornado. Be interesting to see how that actually kind of comes into place, if you know what I'm saying, how it actually starts, because we've only ever seen it start with them transporting there. Be interested to see how it starts from an outside perspective and what creates it, if you know what I'm saying. Obviously the Balit creates it, but how? Yeah, there's certainly an ominous image, isn't there? That those giant clouds swirling around the top of the castle. I'd be running. I would not be standing there looking at that. But yeah, here we go. The Guardians of Desire, chapter 5. There's the squish of a slug. Got a little bit of butt from Slain. Lovely. Guy just doing his flips upside down. Guts sprawled on the floor. Fucking the princess. About to say Void. Femto looking like he's about to go down the stairs. It's directly staring at Guts. Okay. So again, we start off with another sick shot of these guys. Why is Void always upside down? Yeah, look at Femto right there. Looks so cool, doesn't he? Of course, at this point in time, you're probably not meant to know who that is, maybe? Ah! That's the God Hand! Griffith! Oh shit, Guts looking absolutely pissed, as you can understand. He's got blood dripping from his mouth again. Last time we saw Griffith, he also had a bit of blood dripping from his mouth as well, I'm pretty sure. Standing at the top of those stairs. Oh shit, dude's smirking. Smirking a little bit, is he? Griffith! Really helpless right now, aren't we? these guys really caught us at a bad time right after fighting a bunch of fucking demons. Well, we've fought two slug demons, and now the God Hands here. So yeah, really not the best of times for it, is it? Griffith? Who's Griffith? Still squirming around in your pitiful existence, I see. Wow, that's the first words we hear from Griffith. Squirming around in your pitiful existence, I see. What did you say? Wait. Oh, was he talking to Was he talking to the slug? Oh shit! I didn't even realize Griffith's feet changed like that. Got like crow feet now, hasn't he? Of course, it goes with the outfit. You know, I can't wait to see the transformation scene in this manga. I thought the transformation scene was awesome, both in the original anime and the not actually sure we saw too much of it in the movies. Can't quite remember it as much as I did in the anime, but it was really awesome there. I'm hoping it's even better in this. Oh, they're all just staring at the slug demon. He is the one that called them there, I guess. You who have been ordained by the laws of fate. Your desperate desire for life has cleaved open space and brought us here. Oh man, Void looks cool as fuck in the manga, doesn't he? The detail in the brain. That gross ass face. And yeah, I think this actually did come out in 1988. I'm not 100% sure when Hellraiser came out. It was around about that same time. So I'm kind of actually thinking that maybe Hellraiser was inspired by Berserk, actually. I think there's actually loads of inspirations from Berserk, probably all across horror media, which I just haven't caught on because I haven't read Berserk till now, to be fair. Of course, I'm not going to go back and watch every horror movie I've ever seen, but it'll be interesting to rewatch a few of them and kind of catch a few. Archangel Void, please grant me my wish. Take that man's life. Oh, this chapter is quite short, isn't it? Wow. Oh. Please grant me my wish. Take that man's life. Avenge me upon him. Avenge me upon him. I guess that makes sense. Avenge me upon him, please. Obviously not going to get too much from Void's eyes. as a bit of a tell. Oh shit, we can't do that. Why? Now this is where I get a bit confused to what to read. I'm pretty sure these two are obviously I read them after I read this top bit. And you usually read from right to left with Japanese, so I'm guessing it starts with this one and then moves over here. And then down here and then left, I guess. I'll try it. Your desire, which has cleaved open space, is nothing more than an over-attachment to life and a fear of death. It's not based on any personal hatred for that man. We have come hither to grant you your deepest desire, you who have been ordained by the laws of fate. But that man, he's the one they call the Black Swordsman, the one who's destroyed so many apostles of the God Hand. You should consider him a hated enemy. So yeah, this slug guy doesn't actually hate guts or anything, which is understandable. I didn't think he would. They are enemies, but again, hate is a little bit of nipple there, of course. Had to fit that little bit in there, didn't you? Enemy? Got this guy laughing. A few worthless servants killed is inconsequential to us. Understandable. Black Swordsman, you say? His petty existence is beneath our notice. Yeah, you noticed that you saved him in the third movie. You let him go, which essentially saved him. Interesting you say that then, Griffith. Beneath our notice. That's an interesting short of guts. I've never seen his hair really look like that. Oh, what have you just crushed? What the hell? Who's... Oh, that's Guts' for, of course, yeah. We did go over Febto's feet a minute ago, didn't we? Strange as that sounds. Yeah, Guts, it looks like he's getting up. I think it was just a random bit of body or something, maybe he just stood on. His 2 broken fingers again, which we saw. I think it was actually 3, wasn't it? I think this one might still be broken as well. Oh shit. Ah! I think that's the katakana. What is it? Kanji, katakana, hiragana. That's the one. I think that's the hiragana for ah. I think so. Ah! You can barely stand, man. Look at that leg. Look at that left leg. That looks like that. It's going to go any second. Imagine his hand where it looks like that as well. If we get a good look at that. Guts! Magnificent. He can stand up with all those injuries. Fascinating. Such impressive willpower and fighting spirit. Extreme hatred towards the God Hand propping him up, towards Femto in particular, who after all is responsible for marking him with the brand. And yet, how long will he last? Look at this guy's fat face. Touching herself, of course, again. It's an interesting shot of this guy, isn't it? Sideways shot. But yeah, I love this one right here in the middle. He's always upside down, isn't he? Oh, looks like he's going to be trying to step up the stairs. Oh, this is not a good time. My petty existence? Don't make me laugh. You're where you are now thanks to this petty existence. Oh shit. Thanks to me, who's fighting an army of the dead because of you. Thanks to me, who's rifling around in my own blood. You stand there putting on airs like you're some kind of godly being. Griffith! Yes, you're nothing but a squirming sacrificial offering. What happened between those two? A lot. A lot. Halfway up the stairs now. Still not been knocked down. I can't imagine it's going to be too hard of a job to knock him down from there. I can't even see Griffith's eyes in this shot. Well, actually, that ain't Griffith anymore. Well, it is, but... Ooh, what happened here? Oh, his mark started bleeding a lot. Guts! Ooh. Don't you know that your brand responds to demon kind and causes you pain? Yeah, we did. For lesser demons, you might feel little more than a needle prick, but the greater the demon, the greater the response, increasing your pain without end. And if that demon is too great, the pain might even kill you. Interesting. Didn't actually know that. Interesting indeed. I imagine he's in a hell of a lot of pain right now. We saw some of Femto's powers at the end of the third movie, didn't we? Kind of squishing some a whole demon into a ball of just nothing. That's as far as you go. So yeah, looks like Guts wasn't even beaten by the God Hand. He was just beaten by his own mark this time. That's a bit of a sucky way to go out, isn't it? But I'm glad they didn't kind of climax anything towards this, to be honest with you. It's a bit early, isn't it? It's a bit early to have a full-on fight with the God Hand or whatever. It's only interesting bringing him in this early though, isn't it? Guts. He's finished. Another sick shot of Void right there. The detail Void must take to draw is ridiculous. All of these guys, to be honest. Maybe not this guy so much, but Slain, Void, Femto, and the other guy, I think, must take a hell of a lot of detail to draw. I only say that because this guy actually looks reasonably simple to draw. But again, the other 4 actually look very difficult with all these details, all this darkness. Oh shit, he's still going, Guts, eh? Femto's caught on though. As you can expect, he knows him maybe the best out of anyone in this world, so. Gah! That's a sick shot. Again, I love the I just love the direction and the way it actually makes the sword move in this manga, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Jeez, look at Guts' face right here on the left as well. How was he carrying this sword right now? That's not a normal way of holding a sword, is it? Is he holding that up with his, like, the part in between his forearm? I mean, any way you can, I guess. Fucking hell. Oh? Yeah, one look from Femto. Just took a look. And off he goes. Like a little insect. You tried, Guts. As if he hasn't took enough punishment these last few chapters as well. This is going to take a lot of recovery time. Oh. Back of his head. What tremendous fighting spirit. The fact that he could even swing his sword amidst all that pain. Guts! Incredible. I'm sure he's hardly even aware. And don't forget his body is covered in wounds after his fight with the Count. If that boy became one of ours, I'd love it. Looked like he would. But he hasn't been ordained by the laws of fate, so he can't be among us. Besides, he's finished. Look at this. Just to let you know. I love this guy. Guy's cool as hell, isn't he? He hasn't actually done anything evil either, really. He's just kind of been there the whole time, explaining stuff, helping us out, actually. As the viewer, that is. I like that guy. Yeah, Slane does look very hot in this manga, doesn't she, to be fair to her? Oh, wait, she looked quite hot in the anime as well, to be honest. Looked slightly different in the anime. I think it's maybe the hair. But, yeah, slightly different nevertheless. Guts! So, I think I've got it a little bit. I think it goes down before it goes right. Which I struggled with a little bit starting off. I think from here, again, I go down and then to the left here. Right, fucking, again, that's the way I'd normally read it. Down and left, I meant to say. It seems I have unintentionally granted your wish, Count. Ah, I'm so grateful. Enough of the sideshow. That smile on his face. Or on both his faces. I guess. I didn't realise this guy looked that much like a turtle. But we get quite a few shots of him from the back in this manga, don't we? As well as Slane again. Why is there just a random hole there? Why? Nice bit of butt, I guess. Oh shit. So look how cool this motherfucker Void looks, man. It is time to perform the invocation of doom. I had enough of that word playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The invocation of doom. What does that mean? Doesn't sound good. Count. A sacrifice. For that, you can use the Black Swordsman. I love this shot right here. This looks like something that would be on a horror poster for a movie from like the 1990s or 80s. Just this face, almost a bit like the Evil Dead poster for Evil Dead 2. But obviously this one a little bit more kind of ruthless. That one was actually very simple, but simple in a good way. And these shots here, look how much detail you have to put into such a small amount of space. Getting like the underneath of the chin as well from this guy. I love Void. I love voice design. Not good enough, Count. But why? That man has already been marked for sacrifice. What's more, the boy is merely your enemy. As a sacrificial offering for the invocation of doom, not just any lump of flesh and blood will do so. It must be someone important to you, part of your soul. I think I know where this is going. Someone so close to you that it's almost like giving up a part of yourself. By making such a sacrifice to demon kind, you'll be able to sever any last remnants of your own humanity. Again with the finger from this guy. The hand is so human, and the finger is so human, then you just get that face. It's almost a bit of a human face as well, actually, isn't it? A very greedy human face. Look at him up there, with looming eyes. Slane looks absolutely fucking gorgeous in this shot right here. Jesus. Well, they've both got that kind of same look on their face, haven't they? They very much know something that he does not yet, to Count. A fissure in your heart will open up which will surge, giving up part of yourself. Oh, no. Then who? As Femto points with his creepy ass hand. Yeah, unfortunately, is the princess, and there's absolutely fuck all anyone can do about this right now. This is like one of the first times we get a real good look at this guy's face. It is ugly as fuck, isn't it? I wonder what's underneath this this kind of armor as well, because it doesn't look very nice with all these kind of lumps and such coming off from him, does it? Again, this almost looks like another human face, but just another greedy human face. Very greedy human face. Look how distraught he looks, man. Look how distraught this man looks. He figured that out as well, didn't he? She looks beautiful as well. No, I just add. Cut your love asunder, Count. No! No! Wait, please. If it were anyone else, any other person, I'd... But my daughter, Teresa? Is it Teresa or is it Teresia? I imagine it's Teresa. I've never heard Teresia. Spelled like that, though. That's right. Any other person would be meaningless, Count. Don't be so upset. Just do what you did last time. Oh, look at that looming image of her. I'm so shit with names, man. Slane, that's the one. What is this image of right here, though? Oh, it's the it's so hard to tell because it's just a disgusting lump of fucking slug, isn't it? Last time? My goodness, the little lady doesn't know what her father has done. Please stop. Not to my daughter. Not that. Here's what happened. Again, this guy's always so informative, isn't he? As he opens up this little portal. Did he kill his own wife then? Okay, so there he is in his human form. Again, doesn't look all that different from how he looks as a demon, does he? Not at all. He's so happy with his work as well, isn't he? Showing us this. What? Just open time and space for a little look-see. This is what the Count 7 years ago. This was the Count 7 years ago, sorry. A bit more trim, I might add. A little bit. Just a little bit. And, behold, it's you and your mother. Oh wow, she had a really beautiful mum as well. Mother. A noble man and his beautiful, virtuous wife. A family, the very picture of happiness. How the hell did this guy pull at her? I mean, I understand he's a count, but even so. As it would seem. Stop! Guts is awake. At the time, the land was overrun by pagans, and in an attempt to destroy the heretics, the Count hunted them down throughout his kingdom. Hence, he was often away from the castle. But one day, exhausted from a long, harsh heretic hunting campaign, the Count rushed back to the arms of his beloved wife and daughter in order to soothe his soul. Stop! And that's when it happened. Damn. Again, I feel worse and worse for this. Fuck, what the hell's going on here? Oh, it's that fucking... that thing again. The, what the fuck? I didn't even notice all this shit underneath. Oh my god. What went on here? Is that his wife? Or is that just some other woman with black hair? What on earth is going on? But yeah, that face right there again always makes me feel bad for this guy. Which is strange, isn't it? Yeah, even Guts is looking. What the hell is going on here? A lot of sex. A lot of sex. Okay. And obviously this guy kind of overseeing all of it. Got no idea who that guy is. It was an uncanny sight. Yeah, that's to fucking say the least. Uncanny sight is what you call that. Okay. In the midst of a strange stench, imagine that is stinky, and a wave of heat, a sea of flesh squirmed in a tangled mass. Towering above it all was the statue of a grotesque god with the head of a goat. And it's got boobs as well, which is so strange. It's very, very clearly depicted as a male. Not sure what the hell's going on with his legs though. This woman's kind of making love to the legs. I think these are those kind of horse legs, what they usually have. Kind of centaur legs or whatever. But I'm pretty sure this is depicted as a male, so it's quite interesting that it's actually got boobs. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just chatting rubbish. But yeah, we get an even better look at it here. They're all kind of making love to this god, as well as each other. Is that his wife then? Yeah. And entwined around that god, as if clinging to it, was the figure of a woman writhing in ecstasy. Your wife's cheating on you with the god of the underworld. What do you do? What do you do? Contorting her face in pleasure, it was the figure of a woman he loved above all else. Yeah, that is her. She's looking rather fucking horrible right there, isn't she? What is all this about then? What is all this about? We saw this god last chapter, didn't we? That's not true. It can't be. Teresa! Teresa! Oh crap. Oh shit. That is a face of smiting, isn't it? That is one mad fucking count. Jesus. I love this shot. And more fucking slain butt. But I love this shot right here. pure fucking rage, man. Well, I don't even know if I'd be raging. I'm not sure that'd be my first fucking emotion or thought during seeing this. I'd just be like, what in the actual fuck have I just walked in on? Like, what the hell? Some unhuman, ungodly type shit going on in my basement. I probably would just kill them all. Just set the place on fire. If I was the count, that was. And this was the Dark Ages or at whatever time this was set. Obviously nowadays, I don't think anyone would do that, but maybe they would. Again, it's a rather fucking strange thing to walk in on, isn't it? The Count went into a blind rage. When he came out of it, not a single person was moving. Only heaps of flesh and blood lay scattered about. Did he kill them all himself? Fucking hell. Again, I did say I'd do the same. Not single-handedly. Again, I'd probably set them all on fire or something. But goddamn, he slayed them all personally, one by one. Decapitated this dude. Decapitated another girl here as well. And then his wife. Hey, that looks exactly like his daughter. Well, obviously they're mother and daughter, but it actually looks like her face. It didn't beforehand. It looks slightly different, but in this shot it looks almost exactly like her. No. Just straight up killed her, did he? I mean, you could have asked her what the fuck was going on before you killed all these people. That'd be another thing I'd do. I'd be like, what the hell was going on down here? And then kill them. I think it's like me or something. Tay. Wait a minute or something, maybe this says. Stop. God damn, look at his face. He's obviously very pained to do this as well, but again, I can understand. What's she hoping to do here? She bring it on? Does she want him to kill her? Or is she trying to kind of tempt him in? Not sure. This face here makes me think that she's trying to tempt him in. Again, I'm not sure. Fucking hell, man. Again, I feel for this guy even more as this goes on. Which again, you would not expect saying. It's a bit like Gintama in that way, isn't it? Got to be kind of rooting for people at the start. You really wouldn't be rooting for the fucking slug monster. And now I totally understand this guy's actions, and I'd probably do something very similar and kind of feel for him a little bit, having the situation kind of sprung forth from him, and then all these years afterwards as well. That's right. You couldn't do it. You couldn't cut away half of yourself. And seeing the triumphant... Oh, so he didn't kill her. We did see him put a sword down. How did she die then? And seeing the triumphant, knowing smile of your betrayed, drove you to the depths of despair. So yeah, she got a very relieved, sweaty face. You decided to end your own life to escape that despair. However, your despair itself was part of the wheel of fate. Oh shit. So he killed himself in the midst of all this, but there ended up being a bayonet on the table right next to him. Wow. And somehow managed to avoid everyone else's blood and eyeballs, as we see right here, in such random hand. I don't think a hand would ever land like that, would it? Is what it is. Look at that face. It looks like his face, doesn't it? It's quite funny. And at this point, he met 4 of them. So Femto wasn't part of this by that 7 years ago, of course. Your wailing, the wailing of your soul, which could never be eased by the gods of this world, opened up a portal to another dimension. As we meet them again. Does Void have this thing over his face now? He doesn't, does he? Almost looks like a bit of a mask. But this is, again, another thing that is kind of Hellraiser is inspired from. There's a centibite with one of these kind of covering its face as well. It's amazing how much this manga actually done for what I've seen throughout my life. And you said, "Are you gods or messengers from hell? It makes no difference, whatever you are. Save me from my suffering. If you do, I'll give you anything." And we promised you that we would make you into a supernatural being who would never know sorrow or despair, for a single phrase. In exchange for just one phrase. There's the sign for sacrifice. As Slain is pointing towards his wife as well. And this is the transformation. God damn. So he absorbed her, as well as all those other bodies in this place. Jesus Christ, look how sick this is. Oh my god. The kind of merged faces of everyone. I love these little kind of biters, things that are all over the place. This one down here is especially cool. Jesus. That is sick as fuck, isn't it? And obviously his wife branded right in the middle of her chest. At the centre of her being. And it's just a black pit behind that. Again, the drawing in this fucking manga is insane. Yeah, that is certainly a face. Yes, indeed, you said it. I offer this woman for sacrifice. The life you couldn't take by your own hand. The life of the person you loved the most and hated the most. You gave it to us, so that you could bury your fragile human heart. So that you could transcend your very humanity. Now you're like this. Now you're half a slug, splattered on the fucking floor. Oh, what a shot this is as well. The looming hand of Void, always upside down, as he's always been during this manga. But that's cool as hell, isn't it? Just creeping over. It's even creeping over into the next fucking shot. Oh shit, is she now marked for sacrifice as well then now? We shall grant your burning desire. The Guardians of Desire. That does go very nicely with this. That title, doesn't it? Here we go, here's a straight up shot of Void. That looming hand, man. I'd love to see what's underneath this. That probably sounds very strange, doesn't it? But I would. Ah. Teresa! Hey, Bug. All I need is my right arm. Make it so that I can use it. So he's got to fix his fingers. Hurry up! Do it now! Oh, and that is the end, I think. And then on a couple pages of Puck just realising what he has to do. Interesting way of ending that one. On a reasonably light note, well, as light as it can be, to be honest. Fixing Guts' broken fingers, probably as light as we're going to get, isn't it? Let's be honest. But yeah, I imagine Puck's going to have to kind of move them so they're not broken anymore, so he can actually hold a sword. I'm still not really sure what Guts is hoping to do here. I'm really not expecting Teresa to live. I kind of wasn't expecting her to live from inception, to be honest with you guys. As with most side characters and such that we've met, especially ones that don't seem too important, they usually do just always end up dying, don't they? But yeah, there was some fucking awesome artwork again today. This being one of my favourite shots. Again, I love these mouths and the merging as well. The transformation sequences I knew would be absolutely nuts at this, and I was pretty spot on with that, wasn't I? But yeah, really strange goings on. I'm really not sure what all this was about, to be honest with you. Like, what the hell was going on down here? What the hell was going on? Hopefully we might find out in the next chapter. I think there is still 1 or 2 more chapters in this. One sec. I think this was part 5, isn't it? Yeah, there's 1 more chapter of the Guardians of Desire. So yeah, maybe we'll find out next time. But again, thank you guys very much for watching. Another awesome reading today. As I mentioned, some beautiful drawn shots. Again, I really love the designs of the God Hand in the manga. They look awesome. Again, they look just as awesome, maybe a little bit less, but just as awesome in the anime and the movies, don't they? So again, fair play to those pieces of media for that. But again, they're drawn so fucking awesome here. Again, especially Void. I knew Void would be one of the kind of standout ones, just because he's got so much detail in his brain and his face, hasn't he? Try and find a good shot right now, but he's just got so much detail in him. Just look at that shot right there, man. That is, again, that almost looks like the Halloween kind of cover as well, doesn't it? It's just cool as fuck, man. Just pitch black, the shading on the top of the head to actually make that look like a brain. It's just awesome. Again, I can't wait to see what's underneath. As sexual as that probably sounds, I swear I've got good intentions. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about this chapter down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy the video, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. I'll be reacting to the 6th chapter of the Guardians of Desire tomorrow, probably around the same time, so hopefully you can join me for that then. Again, it was really interesting actually bringing these guys in so early. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm again kind of hoping there's not a kind of massive climax to this, because again, knowing what we know about the God Hand and what happens with Griffith and such, I'd kind of much prefer to kind of save that for later down the line than kind of start off the whole story with this. But again, I'm not really one to complain, so I'm looking forward to the nevertheless. Again, let me know what you guys thought about this chapter down in the comment section, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.